Hmm.
Stream. Thank.
A little representation of the amazing shrines here with the purple stamp. Good job. Here are some more barn find rumors. With the amount you're picking up, you might need somewhere spacious. Luckily for you, this warehouse by Tokyo City Docks is up for sale.
How you getting on? These events are no joke. Really feel like we're part of the pros battling it out for that gold wristband. Well, I guess because we are. You got this. I'll see you there.
entered your destination.
Yo, it's Atticus here, and I've queued you all a song that'll give your skills a big ol' boost. Get what I'm saying? Enjoy. Sub Pop.
Days go by, no
pretty good music here at Sub Pop, but that's not what I'm asking. Go on. Send in your scores. I want to see how y'all did. Bonnie.
And I'm Atticus.
And you're listening to Sub Pop Records Radio. Sub Pop listeners, tell me, have you ever heard of a fabled time attack car that was never able to fulfill its time attack destiny?
Well, that sure sounds dramatic. What's this all about?
This is dramatic. Keiko's been picking up on rumors around the festival that a Japanese time attack car was abandoned after a difficult start to its career. Only after 2 runs was it left to chill in a garage somewhere.
Man, nothing beats a good rumor. If you think you found a car like that, let us know. I can't get enough of these stories.
Expensive, lost, and one new word, homologation. Did we just learn what that means here on Sub Pop?
We absolutely did. Keiko just popped by with a little tip-off. And in return, I gave them a great hiking route.
Is that an equal trade-off?
Probably not, considering they just told us about a Le Mans road legal double known for mysteriously appearing and setting toge times.
That would be just a cool factoid if they didn't mention that it hasn't been seen in a while and there are rumors the car was abandoned.
Time to go looking. Off you go.
See
road.
With Sub Pop Records Radio.
Sub Pop. We're here. We're live. On Sub Pop Records Radio.
the soundtrack to your road trip. Sub Pop Radio. At Horizon Festival, Japan.
They are the fabled lambs of Sunday ham, the ages known, and they could float above the coast in circles if they tried. Laden power, I know how to keep some hope alive. But a girl like I could ever try, could ever try. So we just stood the hallway sides, a phantom and a flower. Follow the lines and wonder why there's no connection between rolling eyes and cheap shots from the trial. And we're after new markers, porch again. Another afternoon with the goat head tunes. We wandered through the mama's house, the milk from the window lights, family portraits circa 95. This is that foreign land with the sprayed on tans and it all feels fine. Be it beside.
Your favorite records. This is Sub Pop Records Radio.
Vanity is the curse of culture.
have a possible 90s GT 500 champion behind these doors. Wanna get some footage of this? Wow! Number 23 Nismo Skyline GTR. Just look at that engine!
This was an on-track monster back in the day. Both a championship and constructors winner. Untouchable up until 99 when it was swapped out.
It was still used in the festivals, right, Yuji? I heard it was at some of them in the 2000s.
That's right. It was around for a few years after its retirement. Look at the build-up on the bodywork. The upkeep would have been costly, which I assume is why it's been left in the middle of repairs.
I'm actually really hyped about this one. Yuji, work your magic. This will need some garage time, but we got it. I'll let you know when it's ready.
Welcome back, Ghost.
I rode the bus from east to west.
time to restore. You don't want to pay some extra credits. You'll unlock more and more barn finds on your map as you discover Japan and unlock more wristbands for this part of the campaign. I will have timestamps in the YouTube description if you want to go after a specific car, and for the most part I'll be keeping the commentary pretty clean, ending it off here so you can just enjoy the maps and the actual gameplay with the cutscenes and when you find the cars as well. Enjoy. Ending it off here.
Hey, wanna get some footage? This will be a mystery solved if we found it. Oh, it's the missing car. Ford Sierra Cosworth RS 500. Still with the container and everything.
Looks like whoever obtained the container attempted to extract the car and damaged it. This car dominated in the late 80s, truly the peak of the touring era. Once retired, it was meant to be shipped out to America, but it was lost in transit.
Wow. Shipped, lost, and misplaced. It's a shame it never made it back out of that box. It was a great competitive car.
Yes, originally built to push the speed of the Sierra Cosworth, it had a great amount of race potential. It's a true collector's item now.
Well, let's get it back in mint condition. Fix up some of this unfortunate damage. We've taken the car back to Yuji's. I'll give you a call once we fixed it up. Cannot wait for this one. This find will be the stuff of legend. Get a camera, get this on record. I can't believe it. The Honda NSXR GT. Do you know how rare this is?
Rare indeed. Only 5 were made, and this one looks like it found its way to an owner, but with no official records on how or to who.
Well, it's in great condition. Looks like whoever managed to get it truly loved the car.
It has a few miles to its name and incredibly looked after. It's mechanically a duplicate of the NSXR, which is rare in itself. The GT counterpart, extraordinarily unobtainable, built to improve their competitiveness in the Super GT class.
Talk about one of a kind. I can't wait to see this on the road. Let's get going. All right, we'll let you know when it's ready.
Coming to you live on Sub Pop Records Radio.
The car's in good condition, but we'll still need to give it a good valet.
You have arrived at your destination.
Look what we have here. You should get recording. If this is what I think it is, you're not gonna want to miss it. In its prime, I can only imagine what this Toyota 2000 GT would have looked like. Stunning, I bet.
Not only beautiful, but incredibly high performing. It was manufactured to be both comfortable for everyday use but still race ready. Really, it could be considered one of Japan's fast supercars.
Extremely rare amount were ever produced for road driving.
Indeed. This one's had its interior stripped out. Been resting for a good while. When we get this back up and running, it will be truly impressive.
Well, it looks like we're gonna need to order a lot of parts. Let's get it loaded, Yuji. Considering half the car's interior has been stripped, it'll be a bit before it's ready.
Take the chances, no romances, eyes on the avenue.
I'll let you know. This will be a special one for you, right, Yuji? We should definitely capture it. Got your camera? Now this is a real special find. 71 Nissan Skyline GTR. Recognize it, Yuji?
I'd recognize this car from a million kilometers away. This is like stepping into a time capsule. The Hakosuka Skyline. My mentor truly poured all his time into this car. Raced it too.
These were really sought after, weren't they? Altered specifically for handling and aerodynamics.
Yes, May. These models were built to be truly competitive. The over-fenders became a thing of style, too. And didn't this car see victory after victory? It had real glory days. I can't believe it's still intact. Even his workbench is in the same place.
Let's finish what your mentor started, right, Yuji? It'll be a full circle moment. Yuji! Needs to give this one some extra care with the rebuild. I'll let you know when it's ready.
Sub Pop.
car we think it is. You want to document this? We can film it, then look back at the progress. Ready? Oh, Nissan Pow! Yuji, this has to be the car, right? It looks pretty classic.
Yes, definitely the car we heard about.
How about both? You know this car sold out just 3 months after pre-orders went live? The retro-futuristic design is very appealing, I have to say.
In pre-orders they were popular. I believe this one was well loved too, although it's been quite exposed to the elements. But once it's fixed, it'll be perfect to explore the countryside in.
All right, let's get this out of here and get to work. We need some time to fix it up. I'll call you when it's ready. Ready for the big reveal? Get a camera to record. You'll be glad you did. Would you look at that? The Porsche 930. Not looking too bad at all.
Now this has truly impressed me. Being one of the fastest production cars, it gained a huge popularity in the street racing scene. Look at that rear engine, May. This one particularly has been heavily modified.
Yes, I heard of a car like this being engineered to reach the highest speeds in Japan. Apparently, it has pieces from the Porsche 962.
A car like this could effortlessly cut through the streets of Tokyo in a flash. I have to say, as soon as I saw the color, I recognized it. It's somewhat notorious amongst fans, but this popularity ultimately led to its retirement.
Wow, it looks like we owe it to car culture to restore this Porsche. Yuji, you ready? Okay, we've got the car at Yuji's. Even though the engine is incredibly tuned, it needs work. I'll give you a ring when it's done. Might very well uncover a great mystery here. You should record this. The rumors were true. The Peugeot 205 T16. Not so elusive anymore.
What a find! It had been misplaced between rally stages, attending as a showpiece. No one knew where it went, diminished to rumors of sightings.
The 205 was a fierce competitor back in the 80s, right? Had a good few wins under its belt?
Absolutely. In fact, the most successful Group B vehicle. The T16 was a wonder, all-wheel drive and powerful. For regulations, Peugeot was required to make 200 units, all inspected in the same place. I can only imagine what a sight that was.
Well, this car definitely needs some TLC. Looks like it was left in a rush. So it'll be a little while before the car is ready. I'll give you a call. over and film this find, it'd really mean a lot. Wow. The nostalgia is really hitting me right now. This is my dad's 62 Lincoln Continental. He sold it when I was still tiny, but he told me all sorts of stories about this car. He poured so much passion into every inch of this thing.
You can see how well he looked after this car, May. Even from the paint scheme alone, everything is high quality. Down to all the details of a classic American lowrider.
He had a group of friends in the 80s, all into the same lowrider custom builds. They'd curate their cars for shows and meets, showcasing their latest upgrades.
I assume he had heavily lowered the chassis. Unfortunately, here it's sunk down to the floor over time. But look at that interior. I'll be extra careful with this repair, May.
Thanks, Yuji. I think finding this car, fixing it up, and breathing life into it once more will be my greatest show of appreciation to him. The car's back at Yuji's now. I'll give you a call once he's worked his magic.
本当に羨ましいよね。外山地域にはもう行った？春菜さんのレースはどうかな？もうこのブースから飛び出してみんなと一緒に行きたいな。見て見て、私壁にほっぺたを押し付けちゃってる。
When it comes to making friends in foreign lands, the tape recorder is one of the best means that you can find. The tape recorder is ideal for giving our friends an impression of the country in which we live. The person in Japan, for example, can send all kinds of strange sounds to his friends in distant lands.
クを毎日お届け。ガチャシティラジオ。
Now that was a fun project. You got a fully fixed up Nismo in your garage. The Fable number 23 back in action.